Folks, you've seen our next guest in such wonderful motion pictures as Diner, Barfly, and 9.5 Weeks, but he has never, this is hard to believe, this man has never before appeared on a talk show. I just hope he doesn't hit me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mickey Rourke. Mickey! Mickey, how are you?
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Mickey, what do you have there?
It's my dog.
It's a dog. What kind of dog is that?
I think he's a little one.
He's, yeah. Looks to me like he's part canary. Mickey, I want to right off the beginning here. What is the deal with you?
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. You know what I mean. Tell me about the boxing. When did you start boxing? How are you doing with it? And why are you still boxing?
Started a long time ago.
Yeah. As a kid, you started as a boxer?
Yeah, as a kid. Got a couple concussions. Stopped it. Got disenchanted with the acting.
What about the acting disenchanted you?
Wasn't prepared for the business part of it and the politics. You know, I came out of like the actor's studio and I really thought it was about like acting. I wasn't. Hey. Go ahead. Go get him.
Mickey, what's the deal with your dog?
She goes with me everywhere. No, the acting. Come here, Loki.
Gosh, what a lovely outfit. All right, so you decided that the acting really wasn't what you had hoped it would be, so you went into fighting.
When, you know, went to the shrink for a little while. That didn't work. Went back to the boxing to sort of, I didn't have a chip on my shoulder, I had a boulder. And the acting sort of, I mean, the boxing.
Yeah. It's a good way to work out aggressions, that sort of thing?
No, it wasn't that. It was like, you know, when you fill out an application and it says occupation, like, you know, I could put anything down but actor.
Oh, I see.
You know, I could put, so I needed to take the 2 years off from the acting, go back to the boxing. It was a very humbling experience because...
What was your record as a fighter?
I think it's like 8 wins and 6 knockouts and 2 draws and...
So you had a winning record, so that's pretty good. Now, have you retired from boxing?
No, well, I fought about 4 weeks ago. Got a draw.
So...
That's, to me, that's like a loss. I mean, my head was in the clouds and I think I had a better fight after the fight in the stands.
And what was that? You went after a guy after the fight, isn't that right?
No,
somebody made fun of your dog?
No. No, I think I'm suspended. I don't know.
Oh, no, you know if you're suspended.
No, I didn't.
No, you'll know. You get a letter or something.
Yeah.
Now, when you're an actor, do people have the wrong impression of you? Have you kind of somehow generated for yourself, inadvertently perhaps, a reputation as maybe a guy who was, you know, difficult or odd or peculiar?
I don't know. What I did was I opened my mouth and I said what was on my mind. And like I said, I wasn't prepared to deal with the acting like a business.
Right.
So I carried myself as if I was a shoemaker or a construction worker. You know, I wasn't like real political about my career.
So what are you doing now? You're making movies that are shown in Europe? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Well,
you enjoy that?
It started out that way because I wanted to do it that way. Sorry about the dog.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Wait till we get that flying dog out here, Mickey.
No, I'm working here and trying not to be in Europe so much.
So what are you working on presently? You have a project that you're working on now?
Presently, I'm working on a project I co-wrote called Bullet. We're shooting in Brooklyn. It's
You're originally from You're originally from New York, this area?
No, I'm from Miami.
From Miami?
Yeah.
But you worked here as a kid?
Yeah, I had a lot of jobs there. Yeah,
What kind of stuff did you do?
well, I had one job. I was a dog agitator, which
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
when you need like attack dogs for places like warehouses and stuff. Shh, Loki. I applied for the job, and the guy said,
Just put him back in your pocket.
The guy said to me, "Have you worked with dogs before?" And I said, "Yes," and I went, and he said, "Attack dogs?" And I lied. I said, "Yeah." So they put this leather thing on my arm, and I had to show up at this warehouse where they were teaching this dog commands. And so I never worked before with attack dogs, and it was a very skimpy piece of leather, and the dog came over the counter, and I had to go like this.
Yeah, it's not a good job to have.
It wasn't a real good job.
So it's not good for you, it's not good for the dog. Now, Mickey, if you want to hang around and watch this flying dog, that'll be a lot of fun for us. All right, it was a nice meeting you, and thank you very much for being on the program. It's Mickey Rourke.